Hi, this is Miko G, and this is the very first episode of Hashtag Anong Course Mo, where we feature one program in one episode. Isa sa mga problemang kinakaharap ng high school students ay ang pagpili ng programa na kanilang kukunin sa kolehiyo. We become anxious on what will happen if we take this program or whether or not we will be able to survive this program. Kaya naman for this episode and for the succeeding episodes, we will be featuring one degree program in one episode to help you choose and decide. For this episode, let us talk about Bachelor of Arts in Broadcast Communication. But before that, the comment section will be available down below if you have any suggestion on what degree program we should feature on our next episode. This episode will be available both on YouTube and Spotify. To start off, we will first be featuring the degree program which I am a graduate of, and it is Bachelor of Arts in Broadcast Communication. But for our succeeding episodes, we will be inviting guests over in this podcast to explain and feature their respective degree programs. To give you a backgrounder, why broadcast communication? So in high school, I was part of the radio broadcasting team of our school for 2 years. I joined Division School Secondary Press Conference for 2 consecutive years. And there I realized that I can do radio broadcasting as my career. So to hone my skill in radio broadcasting, I chose broadcast communication. Hence, in choosing a degree program, I took into consideration what might be useful in my chosen career, which was at the time radio broadcasting. So, in broadcast communication, we focus on the use of broadcast media as a tool to send our message as a sender to our receiver or audience. An example of which we have radio and television. In our department, well, not just in our department, but in our College of Communication, most of us were previous members of either radio broadcasting team or the high school publication. So I guess us being members of school publication, may malaking influence yon when it comes to us choosing a course under the College of. If you are really interested in this degree program, Broadcast Communication, here are some schools which I applied to and were included in my list when I was still applying with various universities. We have University of the Philippines. They offer Bachelor of Arts in Broadcast Communication, which is under the College of Mass Communication. We also have Polytechnic University of the Philippines, which offers Bachelor of Arts in Broadcast Communication under the College of Communication. According to them, it was previously called as ABBRC, but when they revised the curriculum, they now call it Bachelor of Arts in Broadcast Communication, BABRC. We also have Letran with Bachelor of Arts in Broadcasting, as far as I know, under the College of Arts and Letters, as far as I can remember. And they also offer Bachelor of Arts in Communication Arts. Also, we also have Ateneo de Naga, which offers AB Broadcasting. If you are really interested with broadcast communication, however, in the vicinity, or let's say, for example, in province A, walang university offering broadcast communication, you can also apply to the allied programs for BA in broadcasting, which are the following as per CHED memo. We have communication, development communication, journalism, film, cinema studies, multimedia studies, public relations, advertising, and integrated marketing communication. So you can look into their respective curriculum. Now, what to expect sa broadcast communication? Let's have an overview of the possible subjects that you will be taking if ever you choose broadcast communication. So during your first year, you will be taking up introductory subjects aside from your general education subjects. An example of introductory subject, we have intro to communication, intro to broadcasting. Also, we have intercultural communication, and these subjects will serve as your foundation to your other subjects. During your third year and second year, nandito na yung mga production subjects, radio production, TV production. Also, magkakaroon din kayo ng writing subjects, writing for radio, and writing for TV. So, ito yung um, nakakapagod both physically and mentally, especially with prod subjects kasi nakakapagod siya due to the schedule nung shoots, especially if nagkakasabay-sabay na sila within the day. Also, dito rin magkakaroon ng sobrang daming events. You will be taking possibly campaigns or communication campaigns in which you will be conducting seminars in the community. So yung second year and third year, aside from yung fourth year sa internship and thesis, dito na yung years nyo in college in which you will be spending a lot of money. So during your first year, I highly advise to save money for your second year to fourth year subjects, especially during your thesis. So internship will be during your fourth year kasabay ng thesis. So namroblema kayo sa thesis, tapos naghahanap din kayo ng internship, tapos if may internship na kayo, i-juggle mo rin siya with your thesis. Now we go with common misconception when it comes to Bachelor of Arts in Broadcast Communication. I just listed here one, pero sobra pang daming misconception when it comes to this degree program. And the common misconception is wala daw mathematics sa broadcast communication. And some students, yun yung reason nila as to why they took broadcast communication. Wala daw math. However, not to burst your bubble, but we have mathematics and communication. We had two during our time. We took statistics and business math. Yung business math, we took it during first year as far as I can remember. And yung statistics naman, we took it during third year. And it is a prerequisite for thesis, just in case you decided to do quantitative thesis, then you already have a background with statistics para hindi kayo mahirapan if ever you choose quantitative thesis. Previously, we had 3. However, when they changed the curriculum, 2 na lang yung natira sa curriculum, which are statistics and business math or business mathematics. So when it comes to mathematics offered sa broadcast communication, of course, nagkakaiba-iba din siya with the curriculum of each universities. Now, what are the possible career paths that you can take if you're a graduate of this degree program? Of course, you can become a broadcast journalist, but aside from that, you can also become a script writer, a director, a producer, a manager, in broadcasting, cable, interactive, and emerging media companies. You can also be a consultant in media relations, public relations, and corporate communications, as well as teachers and trainers of communication, broadcasting, interactive, and emerging media entrepreneurs, and policy and decision makers in government information agencies. So those mentioned enumeration of career paths are all enumerated under a CHED memorandum. So aside from becoming a broadcast journalist, you can also become a teacher or a faculty member teaching communication to students. Aside from being a broadcast journalist, you can also work in the corporate industry as communication specialist or consultants in media relations, public relations, and as mentioned, corporate communications. So those are just some of the career paths that you can possibly take after finishing this degree program. Before we end, I would like to give some tips to those who are planning to study broadcast communication. So number one, go for it. If broadcast communication is really your passion, go for it. Pursue broadcast communication, especially if it will make you happy. Money will follow if you love what you are doing. It's like what they say, diba? Life is short, so do what you love and do what will make you happy. If you are still hesitant to choose communication by reason of income, at the end of the day, it would still depend upon the person, how he or she will earn. Nasa diskarte mo na lang yan on how you will earn more by doing what you love. At the same time, life doesn't end in the degree program you chose. Do not be afraid of whether or not I will be successful after taking this degree program, because life will not end there. You can still start anew, and there's nothing wrong about that. If after studying this degree program, you decided that this is not degree program for you, then you can just instead start anew, and take another path. Second, when it comes to broadcast communication, dapat meron kang kapal na muka. When we say kapal na muka, it doesn't necessarily mean na you annoy other people or may attitude ka. But when we say kapal na muka, it pertains to or refer to confidence. You must be confident with yourself if you will be taking broadcast communication, for the reason that, just like what we said, may mga production. So may instances in which you will host an event or ikaw yung kukuning artista for a film. So dapat hindi ka mahiyain so that you will be able to perform your duty or kung ano man yung job position which was given to you for a production or prod. Third, you must have two values. The first one is perseverance and determination. You must persevere and you must be determined in what you do. And then lastly, you must be good with other people. When it comes to broadcast communication, teamwork is the key, because just like what we said, sobrang daming production, sobrang daming event which requires team effort. So you must be good with people, because in broadcast communication, just like the saying goes, no man is an island. So you must be good with other people in order for you to survive with broadcast communication. So that's it for our first episode. I hope this will help you in your decision making. If you have further clarification or question and any suggestion on the next degree program that we will be featuring on this channel, you can comment it down below. If you find this podcast helpful, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that you will always be updated whenever I upload new videos or podcasts in this channel.